Hello everyone, so today I'm doing a one big reset considering I just recently moved into my new apartment. I desperately need this, and considering the next week is going to be full of travel, I think now when I have some free time I need to focus on some self-care. I talked about my travel plans in my last video, which was a moving vlog. I first need to say a big thank you to all of you that congratulated me on my move and everything. I'm super happy about it and that it finally happened. As I previously mentioned in my last video, if you haven't watched it yet, I'll just link it down below, but I'm traveling to Mykonos next week for a job, and then I'm going to New York City. I'm going to the United States for a long period of time. First I'm going to be in New York for a few days, and then I'm going to LA. I'm going to base myself there. So to prepare for all of that, I decided to start this year 2025 with a nice reset. So this morning I woke up around 8:30. I had my usual coffee, usual slow morning. You guys know how much I love my coffee and slow mornings. I talked about it so many times in the past, but if you're new here, that's one of my favorite things. I need to do some cleaning around the apartment today. I need to throw out a lot of things because I have a lot of cardboard boxes that need to be thrown out because I was unpacking stuff and I didn't really have time to throw out everything because there's just a lot. I also gotta do my dishes, clean up the floors a little bit. And also I gotta start packing very soon. I already kind of started packing for my big trip to US. I was selecting certain pieces that I want to bring with me, and honestly it's been really difficult and I don't know how I'm gonna fit everything into 2 suitcases that I want to bring, so I might have to bring like 3 big suitcases because I'm going there for a long time and I like to have my stuff with me. I know that sometimes I'm an overpacker, but I always like to have way more than I actually need than stressing about not having enough. I also had to do some emails because my agent started working from yesterday, so we had to like discuss certain plans, book flights and stuff like that. So I have to do some work stuff as well. I want to work out today. I worked out for the past 2 days. I'm doing my workouts at home. I'm doing these like YouTube workouts because that has been the easiest and I don't have to stress about going to the gym and all of that. Not gonna lie, I'm not in my best shape when it comes to my like strength. I lost my strength that I used to have when I had my workouts consistently when I was in LA this last summer, and it's a bit difficult for me to keep up with my workout schedule when I don't go to like workout classes, when I have to like literally force myself to go to the gym or like to do workouts at home. So even if it's like a 20 to 30 minutes of Egypt workouts, I think that's perfectly fine, and then I can just go back to classes when I'm in the US. One more thing that I still haven't done is write down my goals for this year, so I'm gonna do that today with you guys. So yeah, that's the plan for today. This morning it was very foggy and gloomy, but now the sun came out and it's so nice. The light in this apartment is insane. Planning to do my at-home workout. I have 2 different videos that I've been doing for the past 2 days. They're from Pamela Reif. I don't know how I pronounce her name, but her workouts are super hard and I've been really struggling. I don't know if I'm really out of shape or they're like super hard, but I'm gonna do a leg workout and then I'm gonna do an ab workout and then I'm gonna see if I'm gonna add another video, but these 2 should be like around 20 minutes altogether, and then maybe I add another 10-minute workout, but I'll see. I'll link these videos down below. Not sure I'm gonna film me doing a workout because it's a bit awkward when I do my at-home workouts. I feel like it's way different when I film it at a gym. I think I already talked about this before. Also, I don't want to film myself while I'm struggling. Not gonna lie, I feel a bit lazy. I don't feel like doing a workout right now, but gotta do it. Writing down my goals list for the year 2025, my agent messaged me that there's a change of location for my photo shoot that's next week. So as I said before, I was supposed to go to Mykonos and we almost booked the flights today, but then they changed the location because of the bad weather in Mykonos, and I just looked up the weather forecast and it doesn't seem like it's gonna rain or something. So I don't know what's going on, but they think now that the shoot is gonna be in Spain on the island Lanzarote. I already been there before because I went there for a mini vacation by myself. I don't know if you remember that vlog, but I will link it down below if you haven't watched it. I went there for a few days and it was like very spontaneous, but we might have a shoot over there. Nothing is like confirmed yet, but they also want me to do a spray tan. So now I was trying to like figure out where should I get my spray tan because I never got a spray tan here, only in LA. But I found everything, I sorted out everything, and now that's booked for the day before my flight. As always, there's a last minute change of plans, but oh well, that's part of my job. So now I'm just waiting to see where I'm going next week because apparently it's not Mykonos anymore. So the weather in Lanzarote is supposed to be a bit warmer than Mykonos. I think it's gonna be around 18 degrees Celsius, which is perfect because that means I won't be cold, I won't be freezing. So yeah, at the end it's gonna work out well if they move the location to Lanzarote. So yeah, we'll see. I'll update you guys. I will vlog anyway, so when I upload that vlog you will find out where I went. So I finished my 2025 goals list, and I personally don't like sharing my goals with anyone. Like, I just keep them for myself. I don't even share them with my family or friends. I feel like you just never know what kind of energy is out there and who wishes you well and who doesn't. So I just prefer keeping these things for myself, and then then at the end of the year I have no problem to tell people what I've achieved and what I haven't from my list. Maybe it sounds a little bit crazy and people don't believe in that stuff, but I just always like to be extra cautious, and I can tell you what is it about. It's mostly focused on my career, on my everyday life, on my social life, on travel. Some of the things are related to my YouTube channel, some of them are related to modeling. I have a lot of things that are focused on my health and well-being, my routine, and some of these goals are extremely specific because when I write down my goals, I try to be as specific as possible. So at the end of this year, I'll go through these goals and tell you guys what I've achieved, but for now, it's a secret. So here I have my 2024 New Year's resolutions. So here I wrote only 13, but I also had a vision board on my laptop. I also have a vision board for this year. I've done it maybe a month and a half ago, but only today I made the list of the actual goals and what I want to achieve, but it's very similar to what I put on my vision board, and I usually keep it as a background on my laptop. So for the last year I wrote down be more social. I definitely put myself out there more last year. I was socializing more, being with my friends, traveling. Usually when I travel, it's all related to work, but last year I just wanted to focus more on seeing my friends and just having fun. The second thing I wrote down was travel to see friends, which is exactly what I did. I went to Miami beginning of last year. I went twice to Miami, actually, twice to Miami. I also spent some time with my friends in south of France last year, so I had a pretty good social life. So the next thing I wrote down was fasting for 16 hours per day. I wasn't consistent with this, but I was definitely fasting more often than not. Another thing related to my social life, show up to more social gatherings, events. Pretty much the same thing I already talked about. Next thing that I have not achieved is implement new workouts, Pilates, yoga, stretching. I only did boxing. So yeah, maybe this year I started doing Pilates or something. The next thing is drink less alcohol. To be honest, I think I did drink less alcohol last year than the previous year 2023. I think in 2023, I was more like casually drinking like a glass of wine during the dinner or something. It wasn't like a proper night out or anything like that. It wasn't that frequent. But I wanted to stop like casual drinking in the year 2023. And then I just drank whenever I would go out with my friends. Like I would go to a party, of course I would drink, but I wouldn't have like consistent drinks throughout the week. It'll be once in like, I don't know, 3 weeks I would go out or something. Last year I was going out in Miami, in LA. I went out like 3 times or something, no, maybe 4 times. And in August I was going out with my friends when I was in south of France, but that's about it. And I went out in Paris, yeah. So certain months I wouldn't even drink or go out. So I think I want to continue doing the same thing this year and just drink on specific occasions and not just randomly drink at the dinner or something. Maybe throughout the next months I add something to this list, but I feel like I have a good amount of goals for now. It's around 7:30 p.m. right now. I did a face mask, my skincare, showered, and made myself some tea. I have a book here that I'm gonna read tonight. I'm quite happy with everything that I've done today. I had a really nice reset. So now, just to end off this day, I'm just gonna relax, chill, and then I'm gonna try to go to bed early, around 10:30 or so. I also want to end this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting me, and I will see you very, very soon in my next one. We have some really fun content coming up, so get excited.